around the corner of a bush, there was this police car, kept following us. I'm thinking, oh Lord, so we took our medicine, threw it in the bush. Remember now, this is the 70s, this is the 80s. And then I said, look, Andrea, we just going to have to confront these people. So I said, come on. So we walked up and I said, excuse me, can I help you? These two policemen. And then as soon as I said that, this guy said to his buddy, he said, I told you it was them. I told you it was them. And we're like this. He said, I had a bet on. He goes, tell me, y'all are in a band, aren't you, in the UK?
No!
Yes. I went, what? He went, I was on holiday a couple of months ago, and we went to a club, Gulliver's. And we saw, because remember at the time it was the street. Yeah, I had this Mohican. I had a blue Mohican, and he said I knew there could not be two black women with Mohicans and hair extensions and short skirts and everything looking like we were looking like street angels. Before the Spice Girls, we were there. Yeah. And he goes, weren't you in a band called the Street? We went, Street Angels? Yeah. Yes, and here it was. And he said, I told you it was them.
No way.
Yes. Yeah. Walking in New York City in the park, and two policemen approached us because they had seen us in London. And so as soon as he left, they went around. Andrew and I ran back to the bush.
Retrieved your medicine.
I always say, if I had the career, or if we had the career that we had here in the United States, we'd be something. We'd be Denzel.
Yeah. You know. But I mean, that was just so fun. But then what we did is we then turned up to the club, because we didn't get to the club until a bit later. And as soon as we walked through the door, everybody was like, wow, look at them. And they said, you just missed the contest.
Oh, no.
You should have been here 5 minutes ago, and because we would have definitely taken away that prize. It was $100. I was so mad. Because of course, we had the shortest skirts on in the entire building, and we had the Mohican, and we was fly.
As quiet as it's kept, Americans don't really have, how can I put this? They ain't got no style. Seriously. No disrespect. Them Bob Mackie dresses that those Supremes and people used to wear are the tackiest sheer shit that anybody could ever. I mean, tacky. And hip hop ain't no that ain't no image. That's just hand me downs and retro stuff that people threw away. Come on now. At least Vivienne Westwood trended up with some. With pins and stuff.
Now, Ray, you have never, ever been into fashion, so I'm sorry. You cannot be commenting on fashion.
Yes, I can. That's why I wasn't into fashion. There wasn't none over here. My church boy stuff was more sartorial than the stuff that the hip hop boys were. I mean, Americans ain't got no sense of style. We had the style. In fact, the Street Angels influenced people that was on television.
We sure did.
They used to come to our gigs and copy our
us. They did. The zips and all of all the zips and the rips stuff. And all of that. We penned it.
Imagination came. Lou John.
Yep.
You copied me.
Yes, he did. Another sound bite.
Lee John copied me.
All right, guys. Now listen, we've had a great time. Katrina, you did fantastic with your dad. But we got a ton of more information to come, because we ain't even really hit at all on the books, on Starlight. There's a lot to cover. So Ray,
thank you, Daddy.
We would love to be able to come back and